Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss the example for complex number. So given we have the u as a complex number 1 plus I, and we have w is equals to negative 1 plus 2I, where we have I which is equals to the square root of negative 1. So express the z is equals to 1 over u plus 1 over w in the form of a plus bi. So kindly substitute the situation. We have z is equals to 1 over u, where we have 1 plus I. Plus, we have another situation, we have 1 over w, which is equals to negative 1 plus with the 2i. So my suggestion would be multiply by the conjugate. So z is equals to 1 over 1 plus I. So what is the conjugate? Focus on the imaginary part, where we have 1 minus I. So what is the purpose of making use of the conjugate? The purpose is to rationalizing the denominator. Continue with the second part, we have 1 over negative 1 plus with the 2i. So again, multiply by the conjugate, where we have negative 1. Focus on the imaginary part, we have negative 2i. So that will be the conjugate. Next, what we have to do is to expand the situation. So do remember, 1 minus I over, make use of the formula. Reason? Because here we have the conjugate to each other. When we multiply then, we can make use of the formula a squared plus b squared. So in this part, the a is 1 and the b is also 1, or we can say negative 1. So 1 square plus we have b squared, which is equals to 1 square as well. Next, plus we have negative 1, negative 2i over, again, we have conjugate to each other. So we can make use of the formula a squared plus b squared. So 1 plus with the 4. So 1 minus I over 2 plus we have negative 1, negative 2i over 5. So what we can do is to equal the denominators again. So if we equal the denominator, we will have 5 bracket 1 minus I plus we have 2 multiplied with negative 1, negative 2i over 10. So rewrite the situation. We have the z, which is equals to, so we have 5 minus 5i and then negative 2 minus 4i over 10. So kindly simplify the situation. Refers to the real part, we have 5 minus 2. So if it's a 5 minus 2, automatically we will have 3 over 10. Imaginary part, we have negative 5i, negative 4i, so we have negative 9 over 10i. So that is what we have, the Cartesian form a plus bi. So here are some notes when we deal with the complex number. Number 1, we have to rationalizing the complex number. So how to rationalize the complex number? Multiply the numerator and also the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So refers to the example. Next, we have the conjugate of the z. So the symbol will be z bar, or we can say conjugate of the z. So what is the conjugate? Same real part but different sign for the imaginary part. Let's say we have z is equals to a plus bi. What is the conjugate of z? Will be a minus bi. Focus on the imaginary part. Next, we have the I squared, which is equals to negative 1. Reason? I squared actually equals to square root of negative 1 multiplied with the square root of negative 1. So the answer will be equals to negative 1. Finally, we have D, Cartesian form. So that is the Cartesian form. Z is equals to a plus bi. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel and share this video to your friend. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.